Ever wonder how your red blood cells keep chugging along, delivering oxygen throughout your body?
It's a really interesting question.
Well, get ready for a fascinating deep dive into the world of red blood cells and their unique relationship with glucose.
I'm excited to dive in.
We've got this really cool YouTube video from Metabolism Made Easy about glucose and red blood cells.
Yeah, it's a great resource.
And today, our mission is to understand how red blood cells use glucose as like their only energy source.
Yeah, their sole source.
Which is pretty wild when you think about it, right?
It is.
But don't most cells use glucose for fuel?
Yeah, you're right. Most cells do use glucose.
But red blood cells are special.
They are. They're totally reliant on glucose.
Why is that?
Well, it's because most cells have these things called mitochondria.
Oh yeah, mitochondria.
Which are basically like tiny powerhouses inside the cell.
Yeah, I was thinking of them like little energy factories.
Exactly. And they can use all sorts of fuel sources.
They're not picky.
But red blood cells.
They're like, nah, just glucose for us, thanks.
Exactly. They lack mitochondria, so they can't use other fuel sources.
That's like trying to power a whole city with just one type of generator.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
They're doing a lot with a little.
So how do they even use glucose without mitochondria?
They use a process called glycolysis.
Okay, glycolysis.
Yeah.
So is that like a backup generator?
It is.
Okay.
It's a more basic energy-producing pathway that happens outside of the mitochondria.
Got it.
It happens in the cytoplasm of the cell.
So it breaks down glucose.
Right. It breaks it down into a molecule called pyruvate.
Pyruvate.
Yeah. And in the process, you get a little bit of ATP.
ATP being the energy currency of cells.
Exactly.
Okay.
And get this, red blood cells only get 2 ATP molecules for every glucose molecule.
2.
2.
That doesn't seem like very much.
It's not. It's much less efficient than what happens in the mitochondria. Plus, in most cells, that pyruvate molecule I mentioned, that would go into the mitochondria to make even more ATP.
But red blood cells don't have mitochondria.
Right, so instead the pyruvate is converted into lactate.
Lactate.
Yeah.
So it's like a dead end for energy production.
Pretty much. And even the NADH, which is another molecule produced during glycolysis that can help make more ATP, that gets used up in the process of converting pyruvate to lactate.
So red blood cells are really working with a limited energy budget.
That's one way to put it.
But there's got to be a reason for all this.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
A very good reason.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Think about the main job of a red blood cell.
To carry oxygen.
Exactly. And by not having mitochondria, they free up space within the cell.
Makes sense?
It's like they've streamlined their design to carry as much oxygen as possible.
So it's trade-off.
Right.
Yeah.
Less energy production, but more room for oxygen.
That's actually pretty clever.
They're like the ultimate specialists.
Super focused on their oxygen delivery mission.
Precisely.